Namaste, Namo Himalaya creators. So I thought I'd go live today about this topic because it is the last 2 days of the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. And a lot of people think that 8-8 just only happens on 8-8. But this window was wide open from the 26th of July all the way through to the 12th of August. So we still have 2 days left because today, 11th, moving on to the 12th, maybe just less than 2 days, okay, less than 48 hours. Now, there's a few things you need to look out for. Why? Because actually, it went a little bit quiet. There's a little bit of a dip in between. On 8-8 especially, the portal is wide open. So there's a lot of potent energies. Things will manifest very quickly. What you put out into the universe will likely, it'll start responding very quickly as well. I see a lot of people tuning in right now. Namo Himalaya. Welcome everybody. We got Kick Dreaming from Brooklyn. We got Marta. Hello. Shay, Manisha. We got some Lizzie from Toronto. Namo Himalaya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for tuning in today. So while we're on this live today, I may take some questions at the end as well. If you guys have some questions, then feel free to ask away. Because we want to harness the most out of these energies. Why? It's like a high-speed rail. It's like a big, powerful vortex that is like driving these forces right now. These energies are going wild. So it's like whatever you put out there, it's imagine like this. Imagine sowing a small seed and then whipping it up and then firing it out to the universe, and the universe responding with the equal amount of energy and vibrations. This is the Lionsgate portal. And I would say that probably towards the end of this year, this is probably the biggest portal there for manifestations, and especially when we talk about quantum jumping and quantum leaping. Now, first of all, we need to understand what is quantum jumping and quantum leaping and how does this all relate. Whenever you have extremely big, vibrant energies, we can say divine energies, right? It opens up this opportunity portal. So it stirs things up a little bit. Now, the only little caveat we have to this is we have Mercury retrograde that is happening at the same time. So I don't know if you guys have had it, and do let me know inside the chat if you guys can relate to what I'm saying, is that either in the last, few days, 5 days or so, you've been experiencing some technology problems, or you've been experiencing some problems when it comes to travel, meaning you've been delayed with your travel, flights have been canceled, travel arrangements have been canceled, and some switches that you didn't quite expect have happened. Or maybe when it comes to technology, you've had a few problems here and there, where your laptop stopped working, or your internet stopped working, or your mobile phone, when you text things, it goes wrong or something like that, right? There's a lot of these type of things to do with technology and travel that may show up in these problems, right? I know I have. Even today, we ran a few live calls and the video stopped working and the internet wasn't working before and everything was slow, and loads of these things happen. Now, right, we've got a lot of people who can relate to what I'm saying here. Right? Now, the thing with this is, right, a lot of the time, we would usually see that as a sign to back off. That's what a lot of spiritual do, right? Helen is saying, 感恩最好的时间. Thank you, thank you. Why is everybody awake? I wonder, you guys are in Asia, or where are you still awake? Okay. Now, the thing is this, if we understand it like this, usually a spiritual person, when things aren't working quite the way they want to at that moment in time, they will say, oh, maybe the universe isn't wanting things to happen right now. Maybe it's not divine timing, right? It's a little bit different when it comes to the Lionsgate portal, because Lionsgate portal is saying that you're supposed to be sowing seeds for the fruits you're supposed to be reaping right now. And you've still got 48 hours on this clock, right? All the way up to the end of the 12th, the portal is still wide open, right? Everything that puts into that energy in motion with your emotions will amplify. So if you are you're running into a problem, I think that it's better to see everything as a test rather than a sign for you not to do something, right? Energies are so vibrant, you can call it the biggest test ever. If things are not going your way, it's testing to see your capacity, to see your discipline, to see your congruency, to see your alignment, to see whether your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions are congruent towards the things that you want. How bad do you want it? This is probably the big question that I'd like to ask everybody today with your manifestations, what the thing is that you want right now, okay? Now, What is this portal actually good for in terms of manifestations? Well, the first thing, and I think this is probably the top thing when it comes to Lionsgate because of the 8-8, is the infinite abundance, wealth and abundance. So when it comes to career, when it comes to investments, right? Even today, I made plenty of investments today. Tomorrow, I'm going to make even more investments. We got the 118. Tomorrow, we got the 128. All this in numerology, astrology, Lionsgate, you got Sirius, you got Sun, you got Mercury, you got all of this happening. It's very potent energy and everything amplifies. So does this mean that after this 8-8 manifestation portal or this Lionsgate portal, we are supposed to stop manifesting? Absolutely not, because we manifest all the time anyway. But what is the difference then? Why are we making such a big deal about this? We're making such a big deal is because you will have times when things go fast, times when things go slow. Right now, it's a fast-paced portal. So you're going to be manifesting anyway. When come Monday, come Tuesday, come Wednesday, next week, you're still going to be manifesting. But what I'm saying is now is not really the time for rest, which is quite interesting because while Mercury retrograde happening, by the way, this month is 6 retrogrades. There's a lot of things that will revisit past, and that's why a lot of you may still be feeling very heavy in your sleep. Do let me know inside the chat if you relate to what I'm saying, right? Sleep has been very heavy. You've been waking up in the morning, even with your full usual 6, 7, 8 hour, maybe 9 hours of sleep you usually get, but you've been feeling more tired than usual, and it's been harder to get up in the morning. Why? Because while you are dreaming, the universal energies are still doing its work. And that's why it's using this energy of yours and you're feeling more tired than usual. However, this is the biggest test. Because while you've got that happening, it's saying technology may not be going your way, right? Communication may not be going your way. There may be certain things, but take everything as a test. It's trying to test you how strong your spirit is. That's why this morning, when I woke up, I still said, okay, cool. I wake up, still need to go work out. Did I feel like it? Absolutely not, right? I had some work to do today, had some calls to do today. Did I feel like it? Absolutely not. Didn't feel like doing anything, right? But I stayed disciplined, stayed focused, and I still did all the tasks. Until now, we ran today. How many of you were on the call today, by the way? We got 688 divine people here tuned in right now. Right? How many of you were on the 5-day NFT challenge today? Right? We got Sanjawani. You were there? Yes, wonderful. We got quite a few people. Anaya, very good. Right? So a lot of you were on that call. How long did we run the call for? We ran for 5.5 hours on a Zoom call. Right? People think that's insane. How could you spend 5.5 hours? I was tired. By the end of it, I got to admit, I said to everybody, I said, we ran this thing for like 5.5 hours. I'm actually tired now, right? But we kept going. And right now, what time is it? It's 1:25 here in Dubai, and we're still going strong. Why? Because this is, as much as it is for you guys, a test for what energy you put out. I want you guys to see, especially over the next 2 days, it's almost like it's a deposit account of the universe. Imagine universe has the universal bank account, okay? Whatever energies you deposit in that bank account, in this portal, will amplify more than usual. What efforts you put in, what actions you take, what intentions you set, what things you invest, right? Your time, your efforts, whatever you put out, everything will manifest more than ever before, and it will be miraculous. It will be unpredictable. It will be beyond your imagination. That's why it's highly likely also that throughout this time, you may receive certain messages from certain people that you don't think that you're going to get a message from. Or it may even be someone from your past that suddenly messages you out of the blue. Let me know if you can connect or resonate with what I'm saying, right? What are all these messages and all of these opportunities? These are all divine opportunities that show up. I always have this saying I say, whatever shows up for you is for you. Why? Because universe is always responding to your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, your intentions, whether you said it consciously or unconsciously, whether once upon a time you asked for a career change, you asked God, universe, for an opportunity, you asked for the love of your life to finally manifest for you, now is a huge, huge portal where whatever actions and whatever steps you take, things will manifest threefold, tenfold, 100-fold. It will manifest faster than ever before. So, final reminder, no time for resting, sleeping, right? Being lazy, demotivated. If there's any time to step it up a gear, put your 2 foot on the accelerator and go full steam ahead. Be fearless with your action, right? For the people who have any, you're trying to attract or manifest a soulmate or the love of your life, right? It's very important that you guys say the words. Allow yourself to express yourself. Be fearless, right? You know those times where you're messaging someone and there's something you want to say, but you don't dare say it? Allow yourself to say it. Be fearless, be bold, because the universe is on your side at this moment in time. So don't hold back. If you feel something, say it. If you feel something, you want something, just do it, right? Don't fear anything. Don't doubt anything, because always remember, whatever you think, whatever you feel, you manifest. And you don't want to manifest the negativity. So I always say, when you can see the light, you will manifest the light. When you can look up, you can get up. It doesn't matter what challenges you may be facing right now. Now is the time. I'm going to say it again. Now is the time for all manifestations to happen for you. Now is the time to sow the seeds like you've never sowed it before. If usually you feel you already work at 80% or 100% of your capacity, now it's time to work at 150, 200% of your capacity, right? I'm going to play my role. I'm going to show up and I'm going to do my part. Right? That's why you see me in so many different calls and all these different trainings and everything. I'm going to play my part. I'm going to make my investments, right? I'm going to do what I feel. I'm going to follow my heart, whatever my heart desires. I'm fearless. And I would like you guys to harness that fearless energy too, because this is your soul calling. This is your good feeling. This is your God feeling. It's your God calling you to answer to that calling. And now is the divine time. Don't let anything tell you otherwise. You may be tested. You may face challenges. Things may not go exactly how you think it is, but there's always a saying that says, man makes his plan and God has his divine plan for you, which could be way greater, way more than what you think. So there may be sudden changes that may happen throughout this time, sudden pivots. Allow yourself to flow, be adaptable, and most importantly, like I keep saying, feel in the heart, deep down inside, you know what is calling for you. You know what you want. Go for what you want. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're strong, you're powerful, you're beautiful, and you can do anything. You can manifest anything you want in life. And I believe in you. We're going to close off there. Make the most out of the next 48 hours or so. Lionsgate portal is still open. Stay strong. Don't let Mercury retrograde ruin anything, and don't let it give you the excuse to not go for your dreams. Sending my love and prayers to every single one of you. Thank you. Gary, thank you. Sophia, thank you. Hannah, thank you. I seen Hannah, I think, on the call today. Cornell, thank you. Genevieve, so many of you. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Trisnani is here. Namo Himalaya. Namaste. Sending my love and prayers to every single one of you. Have an amazing, amazing evening. Have a blessed day. And have a wonderful, wonderful time of manifestations for the rest of this 8-8 portal. Love and prayers for all of you. Namo Himalaya.